This is going to be a little drawstring bag. I'm going to make it for my niece who's started attending gym class. It's a very basic idea and it has a lot of uses. Now, in this case, I'm going to use, it's a set of 2 towels I got in a pound shop. It's a linen material and it's already lined, already seamed, so it'll be very simple to make, and using different fabrics and different sizes, it's very adaptable. So the first thing we do is we make a fold across the top going to the inside of the fabric, and then we just machine sew this into a seam. We don't have to start right at the end. In fact, it's probably better that we don't, because remember, we're going to have to put our drawstring through it. And I'm going to use the actual seam that's already there just to keep me straight. And just a bit of get some strength. And I'm just going to sew this right along to the end. Oops, should we put that there? And again, I'm not going quite to the end, so come forward again. Now what we'll do is turning the 2 outsides together. We're simply going to sew along the long edge and the bottom, and that's very straightforward too. And again, I'm actually using the seam on the towel to keep me straight, so don't worry about that as long as the meeting underneath. I'm going to just walk it forward to get right onto the corner. Right, and there we are. Now, making sure the needle is still in the fabric, turn that by 90 degrees and put the foot back down again, and this will go forward. because the fabric is quite thick and the bag is quite small, it's going to be strong enough on its own terms. Just cut away a few of these extra threads here. Turn it the right way out. If it was a larger bag, I would probably reinforce the seams by sewing them on the outside. Next, I'm going to take one of these laces that I got also in the pound shop, and I'm going to thread it through. Now you can see where I didn't sew all the way to the top. It's giving us a nice little place that we can put this lace through. I'm going to pull the lace through. If you were to use terry toweling instead of linen, you could easily have a very useful and very easily washable swimming bag. A relative of mine who's in a wheelchair needed an easy to use laundry basket, and what I did was took a metre of fabric and just made the bag in the same way, and bought a flip top bin, and we were able to use that as a laundry hamper for him. And what it meant was, he was in a wheelchair. The flip top meant that he didn't have to guddle about with lifting lids on and off when he was trying to put clothes into it. The bag meant that when I was doing his laundry, I could simply lift all of his clothes out together in the bag, and because the bag was made of cotton, it made that very easy to wash. So it has a number of applications, and I'm sure when you put your mind to it, for instance, Christmas fabric, to turn it into, you know, a little Christmas bag for Christmas gifts, things like that. As soon as you start thinking about it, you'll come up with a number of uses for it as well. But here we are just now. I'm just going to tie the lace together at the end. The little flower was already on it, so that's quite pretty. Obviously you could add something if you wanted it to be more decorative. You might embroider a name on it, but at the moment, in a very few minutes, we have quite a useful wee drawstring bag. Thank you.